And we are live here for episode number 58. And today will be a big day. Number 1 versus number 2. This right here is going to be one of the biggest games of this series, I think. Other than the national championship, but this right here is Alabama versus LSU. Who's gonna take this one? Give this one just a second. Let some of you guys come up in here before the kickoff. We'll go through a few different things though. Let's check out Alabama's team real quick. Already their running back. Quarterback's pretty decent. He's a scrambler, he has 82 speed. Their backup's pretty good too. Redshirt freshman. Yo, Gob's in here already. Oh, dude, if you want to just comment, like, give your opinion, like, if you don't want me to read it, just let me know. You just get some of your reactions. But definitely this game right here, this is going to be the only one for this stream, just because this right here is going to be a big game. Dude, their team is just all around good. Ooh, their cornerbacks. That's a true freshman starting. Oh, God. I don't know if he's starting. Ooh, their linebacker's hurt, so he's going to be starting. Deion Wilson. Ooh-wee. This right here is about to be a game. Let's check out their season stats so far. Because this dude right here, Lauren Johnson, is in the race for being one of the Heisman candidates. Yeah, like if you want to just give your reactions, you can. I love to still see everybody's reactions up in the chat. So this dude has 82 speed and has more rushing, more attempts and yards than their actual starting running back. What is this? All right. This is how the teams match up against each other. They're predicting us to take it. But Alabama's offense is better. Their total defense is better. The only thing we're better at is points scored, our rush defense, and the turnovers. Yo, what's up, Ethan? That's exactly what I was just doing, was checking to see who Kirk has, and he's predicting us. So Alabama's 99, 99, 95, 91, 88, and 95. I think we're ready. Starting the SEC online Dynasty today. Good luck, man. Injuries, Alabama has a few of them. Ooh, their safeties hurt. Both their linebackers hurt. questionable and doubtful. Dang, dude, this is about to be a battle.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the
Let's get this
Sports
game going.
NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan.
Playing
that excites.
in Death
Time
Valley.
for true confession. As this season has unfolded, and David and I have watched every game in the studio all season long,
Dude, if this was like a legit game in Death Valley, this right here would be
This is when they don't get it done. This is when they prove that they're
an
not
incredible
really among
game.
the elite. Guess what? The only thing they've
That in
proven
real life
is that
Alabama
we
would
were
squeeze
wrong.
out.
Number 1 versus number 2, big-time national championship implications. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
The fans and alumni look forward to this game all year long. The winner of this SEC rivalry will have some pretty big bragging rights right here in the South. Let's head down to the coin toss now. It's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Ooh, Bama's gonna, are they gonna receive or are they gonna defer? Oh, they're deferring to the second half.
Alabama has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here.
Oh, dude, I have no idea what's going on with this rain.
Tackle made at the 31.
I'm surprised nobody picked Alabama to play. Or were they off limits?
The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Makes the catch and look out.
Let's go.
He's tackled right around the
Right to Jeff
46
Hall.
yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
From their own 46 yard line. It's first down. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Herring's got to forget about all the distractions, and that includes talking about winning awards. And in talking to him, he seems like a pretty focused, driven guy, and I think he's all about team.
Nobody wanted to play with Bama. Hey man, Bama's normally always a good team in real life, so who wants to have them as be good up in a video game too?
Quick out to his receiver. Steps out of bounds around the 46 yard line. Brooks gains about 4 yards there. Third down and 2. Ball on the 46. There's a strike complete. Touchdown, Tigers.
Antonio Brooks with that speed.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
The Orange came into the game ranked number 6, but there were plenty of doubters out there. We'll see how this performance impacts their ranking. This game was tighter than spandex on a sumo wrestler.
LSU to kick.
SEC Battle of the Year.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. And they can forget
As
about
they
returning
sat there
this
and
one.
had it hyped up in that one
Alabama's
year.
coaching staff
Game of the
so
century.
confident they know they've got a guy that's one of the best running backs in the country and that they can just play their game and not worry about the fact they're on the road.
Well, Brett, his big playability not only can give you big chunks of yards on the road, but more importantly, it can quiet this atmosphere and allow the quarterback in this offense just getting back and just being able to run and be able to communicate. And I think that's a big challenge for this team. So look for his big playability to maybe even out the atmosphere and give this offense a chance to be able to execute.
Josh King.
At the 48.
You definitely need your linebackers in the play to deal with these.
Oh no, Bama got a coach that likes no huddle.
Gains his way to the 40-yard line.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Nice run there.
I think you got to give credit to the big boys up front there. They're able to get this back to room that he needed.
They go to the ground game.
Ooh, Lynch.
Comes
He
away
gets
with
a
around
gain of
5
6
yards
that
on a
time.
misdirection run.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Dang, dude, he breaks a tackle every single time.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd initiations.
Really a tough spot for an offense to be in against this
Since
crowd
when
in
did
this
Bama do
stadium.
this no huddle?
Tackle at the
I'm pretty
23.
sure they
And that's
change
their
coaches.
third first down of the drive.
When the coach changes, they go no huddle, or they can, depending on which coach they get, they can do it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23.
Four down. Check 59. Mike is 59.
Moves up and the defense
Let's
has got
go
it.
get that
Smart
sack.
quarterbacks and offensive linemen have a really unique relationship. A quarterback should take care of his offensive lineman. But after that play and that hit, you really got to be wondering what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive lineman have after that.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Three down. Check 59. Mike is 59.
He's on the run. And they get the sack. Down he goes again.
Well, if they keep putting pressure on
Trying
him
to
like
run,
this,
and he's
he
not
might
going
start
nowhere
to
that
look to get
time.
rid of the ball quicker, which could very possibly lead to turnovers.
Defense too strong.
Well,
Let's
they've
go man
converted one
coverage.
third
Play
down
off
play on this
coverage.
drive, but now they're faced with a 3rd and long. Becoming the 12th man, the crowd is always into it here. Got a
Come on,
man
just make the
watching out
tackle.
here. He's at the 20. Tackle made at the 14.
It was a well-designed and executed pattern, but on 3rd down and forever, it just wasn't enough.
Kicks away, and it's good.
Held them to 3 when they had a nice drive going.
Alabama
Pretty good.
kicked this
That's
one off.
that was a nice defense.
He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line.
Pick off return of 26 yards.
Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
from their own 29-yard line. It's second down. LSU is up 4. And he's
Dang it,
sacked.
dude. Nobody was open. I was wanting to hit the drag route, and he got stuck for some reason, and nobody else was open.
So that sack leaves them with some work to do. It's third down and 14.
Now we're in a third down and 14.
Lets it fly. And he hauls that one in. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown,
I did not
LSU.
think that was going to work. Nate Grigsby.
Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
The coverage just couldn't keep up with him there.
Oh, baby.
And he adds the extra point with a 3-play, 74-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Well, Brad, right now this offense is hot, and they also took advantage of some mistakes there by the defense.
Dang, dude, I keep getting flash flood warning pop up on my phone.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
This right here is a perfect start.
They need to show a little giddy up now, because if they don't start eating into this deficit,
Literally
they could easily
back-to-back
fall out of the
plays
game.
on offense. A 46 and a 78.
Here's a running play. Runs right for a nice gain.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings him second and 5.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
He tries to
Johnson's
do a
the kind of
direct
athlete that you
run.
can build your
What are
entire
you
offense
doing, bruh?
around. His athleticism, second to none. We'll see if they have an answer for him today. Third
I
and
love how
10.
Devon
Ball on the
Reed is the one that
25.
makes the tackle on him
The
again.
crowd really
Dude's
making it
everywhere
difficult.
at all times on the field.
They're going to be forced to punt it
A
away.
nice,
The defense
quick
held their
3 and
ground
out.
on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
Pollock is waiting for the snap. Brooks takes it at the 32. He makes it to the 42-yard line. The Tigers are having their way on offense so far in this football game.
Just a nice rhythm to what they're trying to do. It's a balanced attack, running and throwing, and right now this defense just can't stop them.
The offense will come out again hoping to have similar results as their last drive.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to kind of dictate things to them. And the one thing is that any defensive coordinator would tell you in the country, you have to be
A
the
nice
one
solid
trying
run.
to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something different. If it's not working, you can't continue to sit back.
Head over to the pistol.
Short yardage situation here. It's second down and 1.
Run it right up the middle again.
Hands it off. And
Running
they
up
make
the
the
middle
stop
wouldn't
at
have
the
worked, but
46-yard line.
bounce it to the outside, that worked.
Fires quickly, and he's got his man. The 10. He'll take it all the way for the touchdown.
Yo, did Bama leave their defense on the bus?
He makes the PAT. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. And they can forget about returning this one. The Tigers are smothering the opposition so far today. What's this offense?
We've thrown 5 passes and got 3 touchdowns.
We've talked to offensive coordinators about that, and they'll say we've got to find our
Where's the
go-to
defense
guy.
at,
What are our
Bama?
players that we know we can count on, and what are the plays that we typically feel the most confident about? That's usually where the offenses tend to go when they're getting shut down like this.
It's not quite a blowout, but unless they do something here, it might turn into one. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Makes the tackle. That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Roger, Roger. 4 down, 4 down. Check 59. Mike is 59.
Big
Ooh,
opening.
that's a big hole though for him.
Gains his way to the 46-yard line.
That's a gain of 14 yards on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
4 down, 4 down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Go! Alert, alert, alert!
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch the safety creep. Go!
Here's a handoff, left side.
And then just look at that defense.
1 yard loss for the halfback.
Just eats him up in the backfield eventually.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 44. Listen to this place. Quick throw. He's taken down
That's a good play.
at the 31-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebacker on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time to find his man for a nice gain.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
And he makes it out to about the
Chris
31-yard
Dino,
line.
I don't want him. This dude had like 99 speed or something.
Here's a throw, and I don't think he got anything on that. So
End
at
of the
one
first quarter, and
the Tigers in front, 21-3.
I don't know where Bama's defense is. Nate Grigsby must just be catching them off guard with all of these big time catches. Catch you? How the heck did I just say that? Dude, this is like his breakout
Welcome
game,
back
dude.
here. We resume action now here in the
Trying to
second
make a
quarter.
name for herself.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Here they come. Fires to his tight end, nothing doing.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Bama's gonna go for
They'll
another
call on the
field goal.
field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt. It's up. Looks
That's
long
gonna be
enough,
right down the
and it's
middle.
good.
Now, big question is can Bama's defense finally get us to stop scoring?
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of
That was a
one.
nice play by them.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on their own 24. He's tackled at the 26.
I'm only a gain of 2.
Pass incomplete.
Right through his
Get it to his
hands.
receiver.
I love to see a confident quarterback, but you don't want to just
Dang.
go back there and put blind faith into your throws.
That was a good defensive
You need
stop.
a little bit more time to evaluate the coverage before you release the football.
Where to punt. It's away, and it's a booming punt. He's to the 40.
You know, this offense is doing a pretty good job moving the football. The problem is they're not coming up with touchdowns. The offensive coordinator who's been up here next to us, Brad, in the booth next to us, he's actually just taken off his headsets, and I think he's going down to the field to be next to the quarterback and the rest of this offense to try to engage with them, to realize how important it is to finish these drives.
Brought down around the 43-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. First down.
Reset, cut right. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I know he ain't got it.
Fires out to his receiver. And he's tackled at about the 39-yard line.
Only one out of here, number 81, is Antonio Brooks. You don't rock that number, Josh King.
Ball's coming to 82.
You ain't no king here.
And that run got stuffed.
Yeah, you're right. The defense
That
definitely
speed option
won the
ain't
battle
working.
with the line of scrimmage there.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 33.
Tie right, tie right.
I don't know if they'll be able to hear his cadence in the midst of all this mayhem. Deep ball.
Oh, he's
way
gonna go
up
deep.
there. In the
Intercepted.
air. It's intercepted.
The defense here comes up with a huge interception. They've already got the lead, and it looked like this offense was trying to get back.
Run
in
it
the game,
up.
But that was a big turnover.
Dan Collins.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 20. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Well, Scooby, your Bama is not looking too good right now.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Hey, check right, check right. 25.
Slings it. And he's taken down at the 28.
Lawson on the tackle at the 28-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
Four down, four down. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Fires out to his wideout. They'll bring him down right around
Watch
the
the comeback.
36-yard line.
Good job here by the receiver to
I'm
look
watching.
the ball in and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
We have thrown 8 passes and have 200 yards passing.
Here we go. Blue 88. Blue 88.
Nice run there.
On the tackle. All gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
I can't believe Scooby's cheering against
They're
his
about 4
own
yards
his
away
own
here
team.
on 2nd down.
I shouldn't put your ass in the game either.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
Screw Bama? Yeah. Screw Bama.
And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Oh, what
And
is
this
this play?
the play of the drive.
Four down. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
What are chances this play actually works?
Red 18.
Sets up a screen. Tailback's got it. Tackle right
Okay.
around the 28-yard line.
That'll move the chains for another LSU. First down.
From the 28-yard line. First down.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Caught, open field, and down he goes around the 19-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's play number 10 on the drive.
Reset, cut right. Mike 55. Mike 55. He don't know no better.
Tackled after decent
Roll,
pickup.
Tide, roll. On this game, they're not doing too much rolling right now.
From the 15-yard line. First down. Fires quickly. Touchdown. And he hits the PAT. Reese Davis is standing by with this update. Reese?
Action going on in Nashville. The Commodores keep pounding away on the ground, and they find pay dirt. And for Haynes, 2 touchdown passes now for the quarterback. Florida's on top, 20-7, midway through the 4th quarter.
This one's 28-6 here. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. It's still only the 2nd quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I've got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. He's going to try and scramble.
Johnson's going to try to run for it.
Tackle made around the 39-yard line.
That's a good run. That's a good run.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Have I seen Endgame? I have not.
And he hits him hard at the 48-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. First down.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go.
Pulls it in and stopped in his tracks with that tackle. And he didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a
Oh,
lot
he's
of
hurt.
speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
There's a player
The
hurt.
heck?
It doesn't look to be that bad.
Oh, he must be hurt bad too.
Second down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line. Got a man, watch out here. He's out of bounds at the 43-yard line. King picks him up 2 yards with that catch.
Only the Clemson Tigers have able. Okay, that made me lose a few brain cells just right there.
Kirk, good news. The guy that we saw go to the locker room with that injury earlier is back on the sideline, and I got to bet he's going to be back in the game soon. Here's the halfback on the screen.
Ooh, he
And they
got the
make the
first.
stop at about the 37-yard line.
6 yards. First down.
He scrambles.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
There's a strike complete. He's taken down at about the 33-yard line.
What's happened so far? We started off the game with 3 long touchdowns, and
Pulls it in,
Bama
he's in the
hasn't
open
done
field.
much on
Steps out
offense
of
yet.
bounds at the 20-yard line.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Shift.
He's scrambling. He gets sacked on the play. And for Hollins, that's his 5th sack of the season.
He really fought to get to the quarterback that time. He's certainly shown that he can get it done on a week-to-week basis.
It's 2nd and 11. Ball on the 20.
So let me guess, Rapper, your favorite NFL team is going to be the Patriots. Your favorite baseball team will be probably the Yankees or something like that, whoever won the last championship. And then your favorite NBA team will be the Warriors.
He gets rid of this one.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball.
I have
in
no
the
idea
cover.
who
He got away with one
will
right
be
there. He's
playing
very fortunate.
for
Next
the
time
national
he should just
championship.
Throw it away out of bounds.
So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points. Looks like he flinched down there on the line.
False start. Offense.
Once you're
I don't know if
set,
you're talking
you've
about
gotta
mine.
Stay that way. The slightest
with him.
flinch is going to be enough to draw the flag.
This is not the national championship. This right here is just a regular season game.
The kick is away. It's long enough, and he splits the uprights.
Boy, he had plenty of distance there and pushed it through. Very impressive leg strength.
28-9.
Your Pelicans,
LSU.
Saints, Angels, LSU. Mine is
Alabama ready to kick this
the
one
Colorado Rockies, LSU,
off. Excellent
Oklahoma
kick.
City Thunder, and Saints.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Tigers are just cruising through this first half, Herbie. Really a comfortable lead here.
Yep, but still a lot of football left to be played. They got to remember that it's a 4-quarter game, and even though that first half went pretty well, things can change in a hurry. And I think this defense right now needs somebody to try to lift up their spirits. They seem to really be just out there kind of going through the motions. And I think the last time they were out there where they gave up such a long drive.
Like I say, my
has
best friend is an Alabama fan,
negatively
and
on the psyche of this defense.
we have never talked shit to each other about football teams.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Literally, the dude that I always play Call of Duty with, Untamed, his gamer tag is. He's a literally Alabama fan, and he never sits there and talks shit about LSU or anything. Gonna let the clock run down to the halftime.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Right there. Ready. 55.
Yeah, the Saints got robbed, but like I'll say, there's nothing we can do about it now. Literally nothing. So
We've played a half
you
of
just move on with
football.
life.
The Tigers lead it.
It's not like
38-9.
I'm the one out there playing the game. I'm just a fan. The players should be the one upset, and if they're not, I don't know if they're still mad about it, which they probably are, but like, I'm a fan. I'm not gonna sit there and just keep bitching about it. Shit happens.
NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Bruce Davis, David Pollack here in the studio as always. To lend a little
So
perspective to what
basically,
went
you
down in the
just
first 30 minutes. No impressive
admitted
rushing
that
numbers in the first half.
you're
Both teams
being
continued
a
to
bandwagon
drive to
Bama
establish a
fan
run. They were
because
very
of,
stubborn about it, though neither one was
you said you only
successful.
follow college for that.
You got the sense at times that it was a little predictable, that maybe the defense knew exactly what was coming every time.
The run game is extremely important. It's important because it's body blows to a defense and you loosen them up, I think, later in the game. It opens it up to play action, but that doesn't mean that your script goes 1st and 10, I have to run the football. Mix it up, keep them off balance, keep the defense guessing.
See, me, I'm not gonna
See
sit there and
across
just
college
smack
football,
talking
the most balance seems to be
another
the
fan
most
because
successful
you're
offense.
never gonna get
David and I
anywhere
will
with
stay
anybody
locked
because
in
all
on
it's gonna be is
everything going
how
on
many
in college
championships you
football.
have or when
We'll
was
wrap it
last
up
time
here
your
in the
team
studio.
was good.
Just
That's why I
about
don't
time
do
to
it.
Get you out to your second half. Brad and Kirk ready with a call.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
There's no point in arguing with other people.
Nice run there as they work the outside.
Gaining 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Just like how yesterday when I was streaming and a guy came up in here and sat there and said, when was the last time LSU was #1? Like literally comparing a video game to in real life.
There he goes. Taken down as he works the left for a nice gain.
Gain of 7 yards.
Okay, man. That's what you want to do? That's cool, that's fine.
Check 59, Mike.
That's what makes you sleep at night.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Four down. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Switch. He's coming.
Lynch gets the call again. Got the corner. He takes it right side for a good gain.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down.
3rd down and 2. Are they gonna run it or are they gonna pass it? You know what, dude? Let's just send a blitz at them.
Might be bringing some pressure here.
Screw it.
Takes a handoff. Tackled for a loss.
He almost got to the outside, and that running back's hurt. That's 2 players hurt for Alabama already.
Flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Personal foul. Clipping. Receiving team.
So they'll move back after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. Kirk, we saw this guy head to the locker room a little bit earlier. Good to see him back on the sideline, and it looks like he could be returning to the game. He might not be able to get the pass off.
Oh, I should have threw that away. I was looking downfield,
Defenders
waiting for
played the
somebody to get
snap count
open.
perfectly. They found the path into the backfield.
Looking at 2 different
Didn't let the quarterback
things
get
right
away.
there. Like, there's some football fans you can talk to and everything is just like, you can sit there and talk football with some people for hours, and other times all it is just straight trash talking. I'm pretty sure any
3rd and and 10
old
coming
school
up.
player
Ball on the
is
12-yard
tougher
line.
than the new age.
17, 117. Mike 55, Mike 55.
And he is drilled at the 36-yard line.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
From their own 36-yard line, it's first down.
I'm too good. I don't know what you mean, dude. We trash.
He's in trouble. Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he tackles him hard at the 46-yard line.
Am I kidding, dude? This is probably my lowest overall team I've had, and this is probably the best team I've had.
Around the 38-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go.
Dude, Brooks is... Oh, nobody's
Now he tries
open.
to buy some time.
I see
He just
square
gets
open,
rid
but I'm
of
not
it.
going to get that ball all the way down the field to him.
All day, dog. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Makes the catch and look out. And he's tackled at the 31.
Johnson takes the down at the 31-yard line. First down.
Offensive line's starting to
From the
get tired.
31-yard line. First down.
Might just burn a timeout,
The
just get these
quarterback
guys
in the gun with 5 receivers.
just stamina back up.
Nice run up the middle.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Dang, that was actually a good corner blitz.
Well, the question now is, how will they respond after losing a couple on that run?
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 21.
4 down. Mike 55. Mike 55.
And he might want it all here, and does.
Oh,
And
try
it's
to
going the
force
other
it up.
way. It's the senior corner.
Brad, not only a huge interception to get the football back and maybe have a chance to get back into this game, but this could really change momentum. You can see the players and how they're responding down there on the sideline about how excited they are to get the football back and have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 20.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Set. Red 68.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Larry. Speed it up. Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59.
He's on the run. Runs with it, and he's got
Johnson's
room.
gonna run.
For the corner. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Key in 21. Key in 21. Watch the run. Watch the run. He's south, baby. That's baby south.
He goes out of bounds around the 43-yard line.
3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Set. Cut right. Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Oh, you got deep?
I know a lot of
And he's leveled at
A
the
lot of
47.
Bama fans at the time was wanting Jalen Hurts out of there when he was a starting quarterback for him, so
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Alert. Alert. Steamer. Steamer.
Nice pitch and catch for the first down.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. First down.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Check 59, Mike.
I say for LSU to beat Bama, they got to get bigger at the offensive line, and they do need a better
Now he's
quarterback.
scrambling. Room around the corner. He decides to run with it. He's pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Because every time at defense, they always rebuild that, or not rebuild, they always restack the defense, but the offense is where they got to get better at.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
They gave up 29 points, not amazing. I still don't. See, that's the where you're wrong. 29 points to a Bama team that has scored 40 points up in the first half every game of the season.
Face mask. Defense.
So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty.
That's the one thing about that.
From the 21-yard line, first down.
28 points for Bama last year was like first quarter points for them.
False start. Offense.
Just a mental lapse, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Still first down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Check 26. Check 26. Go.
Slings it. Tackle at the 13-yard line.
The quarterback and his receiver make a great play here and convert on an early down.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
Yo, Gob, it wasn't even 5 minutes. The offense was out there on the field.
He's going to try and scramble. The ball is loose. Scoops it up. That's a pretty big mistake, and this offense will lose possession of the football.
Sloppy job.
I think last year LSU was like,
Be concerned about the ball.
I feel like they were playing super frantic against them. Like they would get 5 yards, they would do a no huddle,
The offense
snap it
will take the
instantly.
field, hoping for a better result than their last drive.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
If the offense was able to keep
It's a great tackle.
Bama's
18-yard
defense
line.
off of the field, or if the offense was able to stay on the field and keep LSU's defense off the field a little bit longer, it would have been a closer game, I think.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
To be fair, Devin White, he is a playmaker. He's going to be a beast in the NFL. But that just shows that LSU has another line of linebackers ready to show out. They just haven't got a chance yet because Devin White's so good. All right, Brady, I'll see you later, man.
They got tight left. 4 down. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Ready. Red 18.
Ooh, that.
Throw almost
I thought he was
intercepted.
cutting sooner. What was that? That's a weird, like, route.
Dean is back deep to return.
Thought he was done cutting and he'd cut again.
He punts it away, and it's a great kick. Dean fields it at the 30. Gets to about the 41-yard line. This offense lost the ball by way of a fumble the last time they had it.
Sometimes when you lose the football, you start to focus a little bit more. So a turnover can actually work out in your
Oh yeah,
favor.
man, totally. If it, like I said, LSU, they gotta get better on the O line. They gotta be able to block those big guys Bama have. That's quick and fast also, and then they also need a better quarterback. Which Joe Burrow, I don't think he played terrible. It's just the fact that he had Quentin Williams in his face all game.
head to the fourth.
28-9, LSU.
Back in this very pivotal fourth quarter.
Like, Joe's a decent quarterback, but I think we need somebody still better.
He makes
Got to
his
get a
way to
dual
about
threat
the
nowadays.
42.
Gain of 11 yards. First down.
I think Joe would probably be a good, like a decent NFL quarterback because he understands football well and he would have a better offensive line.
Got a man
But for college,
in and out of
no.
his hands.
I don't think
Boy,
he's
the
a good
defender
college
was
quarterback.
Just sitting back there waiting to make that big hit. He realized he couldn't get there for the interception, so he did the next best thing. He timed up his hit by the time the quarterback threw the football. As soon as the receiver touched the football, he made that big hit to be able to get the football away from the receiver.
He steps out at the 37.
Gain of 5 on the play. Third down.
But like I said, LSU, they didn't have a super great year last year. They weren't number one. They weren't, but they beat a lot of good teams. Oh yeah, dual threat quarterbacks are rare in the pros. That's why normally all the best quarterbacks are pocket passers. You get those rare ones like Michael Vick, Cam Newton. Look at RG3. He was a good quarterback. 2 years, tore his ACL, never was same.
Quick strike to the receiver. Tackle made at the 26-yard line.
Hopefully Lamar Jackson don't pull that stunt.
That makes it first and 10.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. You don't want none of that. Check 26.
He scrambles. Slides down to the ground.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That'll make it second and 7.
Yeah, the game where UCF's always going to say if they had their starting quarterback, they would have beat LSU's fifth-string cornerbacks.
Catches it, and that's all.
Gain of 4 on the play. That'll bring up third and 2.
So now this offense finding themselves back in the red zone again after they gave the ball away on a fumble their last trip.
Pitch out, got the corner.
Ooh,
The
Lynch.
5. And he's pushed
Down
out of
to the
bounds,
1.
setting up a first and goal.
That's good for a gain of 17 yards. That makes it first and goal.
Alabama's trying to make this late surge.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Dude, I don't even think I was born when Randall Cunningham was around.
And he converts the extra point.
Oh yeah, dude, that game proved how much depth they actually have.
Pittsburgh ready to fire out in the Steel City. The Hokies unleash their aerial assault and score a touchdown. And for Hadley, he's caught a pass for a touchdown. Virginia Tech leads it 21-17.
70-14.
It's 28-16 in our game, Reese. Alabama gets set to kick this one away.
I don't even think I've seen that game.
He just drills this one.
I think it was like one of those early morning games. Not sure. I don't even remember that one.
And what a game it's been for this quarterback, Kirk.
Well, this is really just one of those games where it's all coming together. He's making the right reads, he's delivering the football in rhythm, and the most important thing is he's playing with confidence.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. He's taken down at about the 39-yard line.
Oh yeah, dude, like I can completely understand.
First and 10.
Not talking about the people you didn't live to see, like it's like those situations where you'll like look up a YouTube video and you'll be like, damn, I wish I lived to see that dude play. Or I wish I was alive at that point to watch him play.
pass, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 50-yard line.
Get that first down, Antonio. 6 catches, 104 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
And down he goes. At about the
Like for me,
41.
Michael Vick, like I think I was like 6 years old. I don't know how old I truly. No, I think I was like 8. Because 2004, 2003, 2004, I was like 7 to 8. So I wasn't like too big into football, but like I watched it a little bit with my dad and stuff. But I remember a little bit, but I wasn't like a die-hard fan at that time. But looking back at him now, I'm just like, damn, dude, he used to shred everybody with his fucking speed.
Ball on the 33. Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Man left, man left. 4 down, 4 down. Mark 55, Mark 55. Here we go.
Caught, open field, inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU!
Became a Chicago Bears fan in 2001. See, some people, they'll be like, I was a fan for a long time.
He splits the uprights
Like, let's say
for
if
the
somebody
extra
said
point.
that they're a Warriors
A nice
fan,
7-play,
now you wouldn't be able to
75-yard
believe
drive,
them.
and they put up 7
But if you
points.
sit there and say like you're a fan like of the Bears for the past few years
They line
haven't
up
been
to kick this
good.
one away.
And then they got that trade with Khalil Mack, got Trubisky, who
Sends it sailing down
was the
field.
Bears even happy with getting Trubisky, or I'm not
This
sure.
one's
I
gonna
thought
be
people
down in
didn't
the
like
end
him
zone
at
for a
first.
touchback. Alabama's had a really hard time establishing any
I know
kind of
definitely
rhythm on
Daniel
offense.
Jones. Everybody hated him going to the Giants.
They might want to go back and look at this film and try to study to see what they didn't do well, because this is not the type of offense you'd expect.
I
to see
can't
from
believe
this
that the
team.
Bears let
They're
Jordan
set to
Howard
for another
go.
round. Quick throw to the back, it's incomplete.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. There's a strike complete, and he's down.
Giants wanted Haskins, but instead they got the next great quarterback in Daniel Jones.
One of the top stadiums in the nation. This crowd comes to play themselves.
The thing is, though, I feel bad for him because
After a decent pickup.
nobody wanted him on the Giants, and he's like, he didn't even have a choice.
3 down, 3 down. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Scrambling around. Now he's going to run and watch out.
Can't wait to play Madden 20 and I'd have a dude on the team, or I draft a guy out of the draft and he just says, I didn't want to be on your team, trade me.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Go, alert, alert, alert. Catch, 48.
Caught out in the open. He's out of bounds at the 34.
18 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Man left, man left. 3 down, 3 down. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Got his man. Can't tack on any yardage.
Gaining 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Bears were good up in 2010 and fell apart up in 2013. That sounds about right.
Now he tries to buy some time. And now he's going to run. Dives forward.
Dude, what are you talking about? Pretty much every LSU player goes to the Bucks. All their middle linebackers. They had Quan Alexander, Kendall Beckwith, and then now they got Devin White. They just keep taking all the LSU linebackers.
Shot to the tight end, and he can't pull it in.
I can't believe Greedy Williams fell all the way down to the second round, and
It's the ninth play
the
of the
Browns
drive.
got him.
Steps out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Gain 7 on the play. 3rd down.
Tight right, tight right. 4 down, 4 down. 86 to man, 86 to man. Watch you. Tight it, check, 5. Kill. Motion. Alert, alert, steamer, steamer, alert.
He's scrambling. He dives, and he'll be marked down.
Here we go, here we go. Tight right,
Just under 3 to go in regulation.
watch number 12. Watch, check, check. This
I don't know, man. I don't think Baker Mayfield's
Got a man.
gonna
Watch
die
out here.
anytime soon. They got
He's
rid of
tackled
Hugh
at the
Jackson.
6-yard line.
Number 59 makes the tackle at the 6-yard line.
I don't see how you can go 0-16 one year and still have a job.
The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call.
False start. Offense.
That still
That
baffles
penalty
me
will
that
go back a
they
bit.
Yeah, and with
allowed
so
him
many
to
young
work
guys
after
out there,
going
it's bound to
0-16.
happen occasionally.
Second down, goal to go. Ball on the 11.
And that's like earlier from Brady when he sat there and said LSU wouldn't
He's
beat
hit and
Bama
taken
without a
down.
quarterback.
Close to 9-yard pickup there on
The rapper
side.
just said LSU has not had a quarterback or have a quarterback in the NFL since the draft bust in 2007. DeMarcus Russell.
They'll drop him for a loss.
Yeah, that's how long it's been since we actually.
Defender stayed home. The blocking wasn't there, and down he
Zach
went.
Mettenberger, I think, had a game start. I don't think he
So the
did
offense
good,
will stay on the field. It's 4th down
but he
from
had
the
a
2.
game start, I think. I'm not
Backup
sure.
quarterback into
I know he
the game
played
now
in a
to
few
call the
games.
signals. End zone touchdown.
Johnny Knox, Brandon Marshall. Yeah, Matt Flynn played a game too.
And he hits the PAT.
For the Packers too.
Let's throw it out to Reese now. for
But I
the
wouldn't say
offense.
that they were
Let's check out what's going on in Pittsburgh.
they were
This is
backup
the game
quarterbacks
we've been
getting
watching
starts because of
closely
an
all day
injury.
long. The Hokies
Actually,
hammer
they
that
call it
running
timeout.
game
Get
and score a touchdown.
onside kick team
The
out there.
Tigers will use their first time out of the half.
They were backup quarterbacks, but they did have one start at least.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the offense will
Who remembers
take
the
over in
all-time
permanent
great
field position.
Jarrett
The
Lee?
onside kick just wasn't successful there. The kicker really didn't give his guys a chance to make a play.
And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Alabama just took their first time out.
And then you look at all those quarterbacks that they go to the NFL but wasn't
Ball on the
good.
47-yard line.
And then
under
look
2
at all
to
the
go
other
in the
talent
game.
LSU produce with receivers and running backs, how they do up in the NFL.
He fights forward to about the 46. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Good job by the junior linebacker to read the run and limit the play to a short game.
LSU has been wide receiver you for the pros in the last 9 years. They have produced a lot of good
46-yard line.
receivers.
3rd down.
But once again, when you don't got a quarterback to throw the ball to them, can't do anything with them.
He's got it out to his tight end. And he's taken down at the 39-yard line. Alabama's out of timeout.
Yep. Just you put out Jordan Jefferson. Oh, they're running it on this play. Switch out, put in Jarrett Lee. Okay, they're passing.
And they make the stop
At about the 37-yard line.
The running back gets 2 on the carry.
That's pretty much gonna be GG for this game.
It's second
Bama
down
ended
and
up
8.
making it a little bit closer, but I thought it'd be like a game all the way to the finish. Last possession wins.
And he'll just take a knee here to kill the clock.
I kind of gotta go pee.
Two tights, two tights. Four down. Mike 55, Mike 55. Eat.
Jordan Jefferson, he was a good quarterback.
He takes a knee.
Or he wasn't a
Takes some
good
time
quarterback.
off
He
that
was an
clock.
alright quarterback, an average, or probably not even average, below average. But he didn't do terrible. I do indeed remember Spencer Ware. Wasn't it Spencer Ware and Michael Ford who used to play or like get carries in between?
Kirk, go ahead and just give us your reflections
Or
on
was
this
it
game.
somebody else than
LSU
Michael
comes away
Ford?
with bragging rights this year, and I'm sure the fans and students will enjoy it just as much as the players.
Yeah, I
They
should
were the
watch that
better
play,
team
but I got
today
pee
and added
kind of
another
bad.
great chapter to
I'll be
this
right back to
rivalry.
stream. I gotta go pee. Alright, I'm back. Literally, your QB is only as good as your offensive line is. Literally, that's what I said earlier. LSU's got to build up their offensive line and then also get a better quarterback too. And LSU's trying to do that. Dang it, my favorite receiver only had 2 catches that game, but you got Antonio Brooks and Nate Grigsby out here doing that. Gotta give it to them. Yep, Michael Ford. I miss him. I thought he would be a decent running back up in the NFL because he has speed. He had a little bit of power to him also. I think Antonio Brooks deserved it this game. Okay. Alabama. They have a celebration. Oh man, open your eyes. Why does this look so blurry? Oh dude, Arkevius Mingo and Sam Montgomery. Both of them off of the edge. Yo, you know what's funny? LSU did so good last year, as still are not super good, but like they did good at getting to the quarterback, and we're missing Arden Key from the literally the first game of the season. Just imagine if Devin White would have stayed with him back there. Next stream will be number 18 Army. We have some good games coming up here soon. Got some people ready to visit. Got some nice recruiting battles. I like the way that I got my recruiting, like my rules that I'm putting on myself for recruiting now. Check out the top 25 now. Okay. Excuse me, Arkansas State, can y'all please just move out of here? Middle Tennessee State is number 7. Bro, they just went to overtime with BYU and they moved up 4 ranks. Man, dude, UCF would love to play up in NC football stuff, how they do their rankings. Like, wow. That's the BCS Bowl. Let's see this one. What's the other receiving votes? Iowa dropped out. Wisconsin dropped out. Okay. How did our points go up to 6,500? Okay. I guess the game decided to add 700 of these guys. And to Carson. Really hoping that Arkansas State don't end up in the national championship. Yo, should I just edit their overalls and try to force them to lose? Or let them be? Yeah, I remember, one of you guys, I don't know if you're up in the chat right now, but I remember I made Spencer Storm, and he went to Arkansas State, and he's hurt right now. I think I've gone to the wrong team. See, here he is. He's the captain of the team, and he's hurt. Him Burks. Dude. Number one option. What was number one option? Oh yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he stayed in the number one spot. Dang it, we played against... Hold on. We play an SEC championship game. We'll play against Georgia more likely, right? Hold on, man. I'll check out, see how Army's in the top 25 in just a second. I'm pretty sure Army has beat some good teams. I checked it earlier. Force overall to make them lose. Might do that just because I don't want to face Arkansas State. So Georgia more likely is gonna win the SEC East. And if we can beat Auburn, we'll probably... So, if you look at the Heisman stuff right now, we played against Oklahoma, we played against Bama, we're about to be playing against Army up in the next stream, and then, if we make it to the SEC championship game, which I'm thinking we probably will, we'll be facing against Georgia. So, we're to be playing against every Heisman candidate Wow. So you want to see Army? Aren't they right here? Alright, so Army, no, they haven't played against a lot of good teams. Well, they beat the Raging Cajuns. Well, to be fair, if I don't think they would actually be number 2 in the nation. I won't touch them. I'll let them be. Even though if we face them in the national championship, it'll probably be a blowout. I think if we face them in the national championship game, then I'll probably have to boost up their overalls a bit, just to make the game more interesting. So one of the teams they did beat was Georgia. .303 yards rushing. Yeah, Army's gonna be something. What's the prediction, Kirk? Ooh, Kirk's predicting us. So their defense is actually pretty good with 6 turnovers. The differential. We're number 2 at 10. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'll probably be streaming some more NC tomorrow or Monday. I'm not sure when, but I'll probably do like at least a 2-game stream. End up, or pretty much almost finish this season, because I think we have 3 more games. Yeah, we got 3 more, so next stream will probably be a 2-game versus Army and Auburn. So, and then the next one will be Arkansas and probably the SEC championship game. So next few streams is going to be coming up of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to be switching coaches this year or switching teams this year or not, or after this year's up, because I was going to play the rest of this contract up, but if you guys are starting to get bored of it, we've won 2 national championships so far with this team. We haven't lost 1 bowl game. We have basically 3 more years left. Alright, Gob, I'll see you later, man. The defense will tell the story. The defense is going to tell how good our team actually is, because we've been playing pretty good over the past few years. Or not the few years, the past few games. At stopping the run, the pass is where we struggle at. But I don't know if I'm going to be switching this year, because I got 3 years and I was going to play it out. But I don't know if I am. But then again, which team will I go to? Let's check before I end it. Who's on like the hot seat? Job security. Dave Aranda's on the hot seat on Ole Miss. E. Okay. So Ole Miss is the lowest one right now. East Carolina, Houston, Kansas State, Missouri. Ooh, Texas Tech. Or will they offer us a contract though? I'm gonna make it a rule that I can't go back to an SEC team. Call of Duty tonight? I might stream some more Call of Duty. It depends on if anybody gets on. If anybody gets on to play, I'll probably play some. If they don't, then I probably won't. just be on the lookout for if I do stream again, which right now I'm like 65% sure I will be streaming again tonight. I'm 35% sure I'm not, or whatever. I should do Oregon or Miami. See, that's the thing. For me, I can sit there and say I'll do that, but it's if they offer me a contract. If they offer me a contract, I'll go to them. Because these last few games probably be the last time we'll be playing as LSU, and then we'll probably take a few years off of them and see how they turn out, see how this team actually turns out without me playing as them, and I'll play as another team and just continue this dynasty, or that 60-year dynasty goal. But alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream here today. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream / video if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, getting a little brain fart. Subscribe for some more if you guys are excited for me to switch up teams eventually, or if you still enjoying LSU Tigers Dynasty. But until next time guys, I will see y'all later. Peace out.